Okay, so let's answer this question because we've had a lot of genetic mails asking, what does it mean when I have the 3 marks on my arm? Let's talk about this. So first, in my research and in my experience in the book that I'm writing, the things that I've discovered about the forearm are this. Forearms speak about being controlled, right? That's the primary reason that there's disruption or birthmarks or markings on the forearms. So when we have a mark on those arms, it is speaking of something or someone pulling us out of alignment, pulling us away from who we truly are, making us do things that we don't really want to do or that are not aligned with what we need or want in life. So whether you're genetically male or female, it's still going to affect you similarly, even if you're non-binary. It's not a gender thing, okay? However, if you are more predominantly masculine energy versus feminine energy, it can say some things about you that are a little bit different. But in general, it does say if you have the marks on your forearm, that it's about feminine control, toxic femininity, toxic spirituality, toxic things that pull you away from who you are on a soul level, on a spiritual level. It's a disruption of the spiritual when you carry a mark on that left forearm. And if you carry the mark on the right forearm, it's more of the masculine. It's a disruption of the physical world. So your physical world's being disrupted. So if you or were a witch or a warlock or an herbalist or someone that was controlled by a religion or a feminine energy entity, a spiritual entity, the mark's going to show on the left forearm. And if you are someone who is more controlled by something masculine, physical, your work environment, something about money or like a government entity, your marks are going to show on the right forearm. So that's why those that were accused of witchcraft have those on their left forearms, because it's about spiritual control, pulling them out of alignment. Spiritual things where we can't be ourselves spiritually. So like if you were a witch or even just an herbalist back in the whole witch hunting days, you couldn't be yourself. You had to hide your spirituality. You had to hide and protect yourself from those things, right? Versus how we talked about the right forearm. Say you were indigenous ancestry and you were forced, your ancestors were forced into boarding schools. You would have marks on the right because that is a physical control. So hopefully that makes sense and clears that up.